3, 2, 1.
This is Saturday Night's All Right for Podcasting from Radio Elton John for Elton John World. I'm your host, George Matlock. Tonight's guest is a fan favourite in Elton's band. He's a vocalist of exceptional quality, and we insist that when he comes on air in a few moments, he will introduce himself with an impromptu a cappella. He's worked with a large array of artists and contributed to Davy Johnston's 1990s project Warpipes. And he's also worked on an album that I always wanted to play on this show. And finally, I get that lucky break. The song in question is from Public Domain, Radio Nights. He's featured also on an album from Elton John, of course, with whom he's worked. One Night Only, The Greatest Hits. Also, he's worked with Eric Burdon, My Secret Life. And tonight, he will also share with us some of his latest musical projects. In fact, tonight's show is gonna be big. I mean, really big on music. But we will let our guest tell his story too. But before we do any of that introduction, let's have a little bit of radio to get us going.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dear Casey, his dedication.
WMMR Philadelphia.
Let us play a song now, girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute pleasure. We had to cut the song there because we've got so many songs to get through, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Our very special guest. You probably know, fans, who we're talking about here, right? We are talking about the distinguished voice of Mr. Billy Trudel. All right. Right, thank you very much, gentlemen and ladies, for that. Billy Trudel, how are you?
I am good, George. How are you?
I'm very well as well, and so excited to have you on this show. You know, I've always wanted to have you on the show, and I've always wanted to play that particular song because I used to own a radio station, and so that song has been one that I've always enjoyed listening to. And I thought, one day we've got to find some way to get Billy involved, and now with Radio Elton John, we can do that. So I'm just so happy that you were able to come to us at short notice, and here you are.
And here I am, and what a pleasure.
Now, I described you as a vocalist. Am I being fair here, or do you play any instruments?
I don't play any instruments. It's funny because when I was a kid, the first thing I did was play drums. And I wanted to sing and play drums, but every time I picked up an instrument, it got in the way of my voice.
I see.
And so I put all instruments down and decided I'm just going to sing.
So for the drums, it was a case of... and out they bow.
There you go.
And out they bow. Okay. And now you are the voice, and a great voice. And you've enhanced so many songs with Elton John. And of course, you've toured with him and so on. We'll be hearing a little bit about what you've been doing over the years. And of course, your latest projects. We'll be coming up with that a little bit later in the hour as well. I want to start, though, by just asking you from where you originally came, right? You're from Los Angeles. I know you're there right now. That's where you're born and bred, right?
That's correct. I was born in Pasadena, California.
We'd
That's where I
love
was
to
raised,
offer you
and then
the
I moved
full
out to the San
interview,
Fernando Valley,
and you
the
can
north
hear
part
it
of the
all.
San Fernando
Visit
Valley.
Elton John World or go straight to our launch pad at radioeltonjohn.world. Radio Elton John now reaches 90 countries, and the list is growing. We welcome Elton fans from the USA, Europe, Australia, Brazil, Africa, South Korea, India, Ukraine, Thailand, Egypt, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and many others. Elton's world is a big world. Subscribe today from eltonjohn.world.